Good morning still, I guess. It's November the 10th. I'm in a slightly different place, a bit north of my usual neighborhood. I thought I'd walk here because I had to come up here to get kibble for the cat here at the Regina Animal Hospital. Is that what they call this? Animal Clinic of Regina. That's what they call this. This is where we get the kibble for Shadow Paw. So I'm between Saskatchewan Drive and then down that way is Victoria, and I'm going to kind of explore this area a little bit. We'll start by going up to Saskatchewan Drive here. It may not be very long because it's quite cold. It's minus 18. I'm not sure. Not sure I'm dressed warm enough for one thing. Also, I don't even have my coat zipped all the way up, so let's take care of that, shall we? And again, I currently do not have an external microphone, so whatever you hear is what you hear. This is Saskatchewan Drive. It's a kind of a faster route, one of the oldest routes in town. That's why it's not straight to everything else. Mosaic Stadium over there, that's where Grey Cup will be in a week from Sunday. Canadian Football League Championship game. I'll probably walk down around there as we get into Grey Cup Festival. See what's going on the grounds. I think there might be some stuff downtown too, so if it's not too cold. Today it's minus 18, that's 0 Fahrenheit, so it is a bit nippy, which is why this may be a fairly short walk. I stay well away from the street there because cars go by fast and they're right on the curb. Just delicious Vietnamese food and submarines. I've noticed that before. You always see things when you're walking. Of course, the railroad tracks are right there, CP line. Transcontinental Railroad. That's right, came through and kind of determined where the city would be. Okay, we'll go down Athol here. I have walked in this neighborhood a few times, but it's not typical for me. This will take us down to Victoria, and then I thought I'd kind of work my way back, going up and down between Victoria and Saskatchewan Drive. Although that doesn't make a lot of sense from a route point of view. Hi Kirk in Vancouver. So like most of the neighborhoods around here, this is a mixture of older houses and some newer ones that are infill, so quite modern ones mixed in with the somewhat older ones like that one, and then the considerably older ones, some of these. Maybe I'll actually make it. Well, I have to keep crossing Victoria if I do that. Maybe what will I do? I don't know what I'll do. Decisions. Maybe I will go straight down Victoria and then do the back and forth to get back to the car. Maybe that's the most interesting path to follow. Yep, snow's still here. It's not going anywhere till April, probably. Hello, marijuana. Can't see what you said, but I recognize the name. It's rather distinctive. The handle, I should say. I'm sure that's not your name. Hello. YouTube is handing out handles for channels, but I already had mine. I was already just at Edward Willett before they offered it to me. That means Shadow Paw Press should be at Shadow Paw Press, which is nice. I don't have much on that channel. I keep meaning to do more with it, but time keeps on slipping into the future. So if I cross Victoria here, if I can do so safely, and I'll walk right down Victoria to Albert on the other side here, and then I'll come back and zigzag a bit between Albert and Saskatchewan Drive. Hopefully without falling down. It's slippery. So Victoria Avenue, it's this big median and boulevard thing going on. Lots of older houses along here. Let's see if I can put that where I can read it. No, I don't think I will be. I've got work to do. I know it's a holiday, but when you're a freelancer, it's just another day. So I will be aware of it, but I won't be down there in person, no. I will probably walk around the lake in the morning, like I normally do. I did make a point of going by the cenotaph yesterday when I did my walk downtown. They didn't have any of the framework up for putting up wreaths yet. I kind of expected to see it, but that's probably going up today. I put on my heavier gloves and my fingers are still getting cold, so. As I said, -18, which is 0 Fahrenheit, so it's a nippy one. Somebody that watched yesterday said this looked like a nightmare for him. He lives in the tropics. Well, you kind of get used to it, but you don't really get used to it. You endure it. I mean, you get used to like -10. -10 is quite pleasant, but once it gets down to -18 or below, you do start to notice the nippiness, that's for sure. And I didn't put on long underwear either. I'm sure you want to know that. Good to know. It's going to be a cold one, I think. Much colder than some years. As I often say, it's kind of 50-50 if you have snow on Remembrance Day or not. This year we definitely broke the 50-50 on the one side. Last year, I think I should remember because I fell on Remembrance Day. I remember it well. Ah, yes, I remember it well. It was more like the day of Remembrance Day. We had quite a bit of snow. So this is 2 white Remembrance Days in a row. I don't know how much zigzagging I'll do. I don't want to look for an hour or so. But I'll do something coming back the other way. You go by more of the old houses here. Heading toward downtown. I do have a new wireless mic coming. I might get that. I might get it today, but I think it's more likely this weekend, if I remember right. So it'll be interesting to see if it works. My coat unzips itself, which is annoying. I should have buttoned it as well. Well, let's not worry about running into the mic because I'm not wearing one. So 13th is right down there. If I can button it without freezing my fingers and thereby kind of being counterproductive. Get that top button buttoned. It'll keep it from unzipping. It's hard to do one-handed. Maybe. Almost. Trying. Quite there. Meanwhile, my hand's getting cold. I got it. I think I got it. Oh, almost. So close. Up through there. There we go. Okay, what excitement. Nothing but the best, highest quality entertainment here on the Edward Willett YouTube channel. Go by a little close here too, that guy did. He was actually in the parking lane to turn right up here. There are probably really nice old houses there. I think the gimbal's complaining about the cold a little. It seems sluggish. It's obviously an old house with an addition to make it more of an apartment building. It's the sound of someone spinning their tires. A familiar sound here, not necessarily everywhere in the world. Yeah, actually, if I walk all the way down to Albert, I might just turn around and walk back to the car without doing any zigzagging on a different street, though. One street up. That'll probably be enough for today. Is this the one that... no, it's not. Quite the fancy porch they got there with the lattice work. Not lettuce work. Lattice work. Eyes on my feet so I don't take a tumble. Should probably put my hood up too if I can reach it. My ears are getting a little on the nippy side as well. That's better. Wearing a toque, but it's cold enough that the hood feels good. The hood feels good. It's a good hood. Apartment building. And an old house here in the corner. Is this the one that became the... Or was that back further? There was a photography studio along here in one of these old houses, but maybe that was further back. That one still has the old character though, for sure. It says open on it, so I don't think it's a house anymore. That's the sign. A health center of some sort. One more block and we will be at Albert Street. We will turn and go the other way. This is the Viterra building here. There's a nice little restaurant thing down here. I think it's changed. It says Bakery and Deli. It had a name before. More than just bakery and deli. And of course this is the old building that was originally a department store. Has some really nice architectural features. If you look up, there's gargoyles up there as well. And these little terracotta decorations. I guess they're terracotta along here. And now it's part of Viterra, which used to be the Saskatchewan wheat pool, which when I was a kid puzzled me because we came up here from Texas and you'd see these grain elevators. Well, I didn't know what they were. I was 7, 8, and they said pool on them. And I always thought all these little towns had swimming pools, but I couldn't figure out how that worked. It's something shaped like that. So it puzzled me for a while until I learned better. Okay, we'll go up one more street and then walk back. I don't think I'll do this excited. It'll be a fairly short walk, but long enough to give the flavor. There's City Hall. We saw it yesterday. Now on the other side. This is a credit union building to our left. We have the Cooperators up here, which is an insurance company. Albert, of course, downtown there. Yesterday, Prime was. Take a slight detour just to go around the bus system here. entrance if we were going in, which we are not, obviously. Big old building there, Saskatchewan Government Insurance, SGI.
light, I will go ahead and cross here because I want to be on the other side. Oh, nasty wind here. There's the wind chill suddenly. Yeah, cold enough, I think I will just walk back as quickly as possible. It's over with. I didn't really dress the way I would have normally for a cold month. Like, if it's just cold tomorrow when I go on the lake, I'll be wearing the scarf over my face. I'll have long underwear, all that good stuff. Then I'll be fine. I know from last year when I walked it was 34 below one morning and I still walked around the lake in the dark. Apartment building here. Church over there. I don't think it's a church anymore. Oh no, it does still say First Karen Baptist Church of Regina. That's an odd name. First Karen. Is that Karen like the girl's name, or Karen like maybe some foreign name? These older ones always have this, because they didn't have air conditioning, you always had to make sure you got flow through all the apartments, so you'd have these indentations, I guess. The sidewalk does not look very clear ahead. So let's be careful about that. So Saskatchewan Drive is down there. I guess it's a bit of a fairly well cleared here, I guess. The Mental Health Association here. There's a Union Hall over there. I've rehearsed in there. We used the space in the basement for a show I was in. Just a couple years ago. Was that even just last year? Maybe that was just last year. Some bushes that have managed to collect the snow in an artful fashion. More old apartment buildings here. They don't have an indentation. Those are two buildings. Wasn't sure. Now, this is a schoolyard over here. So clearly they're building something else there. I don't know what exactly. At some point, another street opens up to our right. As Saskatchewan Drive angles away from Victoria, it makes more and more space. See there, they've got something going on over there, but I don't know what they're building. It was a school, it's long gone. Going in this direction, I can throw my hood back again. Is this where the other... It's still an alley. Maybe this next block I can go up a block and pick up a different street. At least the sun's out. I don't know when the next snowfall is. I know there's more snow in the forecast at some point. Hopefully not next Wednesday or Thursday, because I have to drive to on Thursday. No, it still doesn't go through there. On Thursday, I have to drive to Saskatoon for a animation winter market, an anime, I should say.
There's a group up there that does an anime convention every year, and this is kind of their return in a small way. It's a Christmas market, and then they'll probably have their proper convention maybe in the spring. So this is me trying it out, and I got the table for free, and I've got rooms for free, so it's pretty low risk because I have a bunch of points on my Marriott Bonvoy card from when I was writer in residence up there still. So not really costing me anything except meals to go up there. And we'll just see what I can sell in the way of books. Don't know if I would have done it if I didn't have the free rooms, because 2-night stay would be very hard to make back in sales, and something as small as this event is likely to be. Expect a few hundred people, but I find it a little odd because it's on nobody's cleared this part of the sidewalk. It's well drifted. This used to be, I don't know what it was originally, but it used to be a organic grocery store. We knew the guy that owned it. Now it says White Tile Studio, but it also says for sale, so I don't know. Oof. Almost back, actually. Maybe the streets don't work quite the way I thought. Riley's Crate, manage, print, distribute. What exactly? I don't know. I've never heard of Riley's. Yeah, this is Cameron. The next one up is Garnet, and that's where the car is. So I guess the streets didn't work quite the way I imagined. For some reason. Or not cleared snow, and you can see just how much we had in the bushes there. Cooper tools and equipment. Low battery already. I'm getting a low battery this early in the day. The phone is really not taking well to cold. I may not get around the lake tomorrow without it quitting on me, or on a really cold day anyway. Maybe tomorrow. I have to make sure I have it fully charged before I go out, or I'll never make it around the lake. It died on me on the really coldest day. I think I only made it about 3/4 of the way around last year because it wasn't quite fully charged. And it's of course a year older, and the battery deteriorates over time. All right, here we are back at Garnet. How long did I walk here? What does that say? 20-some minutes? Yeah, so not a terribly long walk, but it's long enough on a cold day when I got so much to do. So I'll stop right here. Thanks for walking with me. Tomorrow I should be going around the lake. That's the plan.